All right, Spark the Genius here with my friends Neon and Buttons. Is that correct? You were just saying you've got new nicknames?
Yes, there's two Sophias, Sophia Peer and
Sofia Dobrushin.
And so we were coming up with nicknames, and Annie came up with a brilliant one today for Sophia, Buttons.
I like that. Any particular reason?
We were taking pictures, and it just came out. It's a little term of endearment.
Yeah.
You call somebody sweetheart or whatever. So I was like, come on, Buttons, get in the shot.
I like
And that was it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And
Because
it's
she's
between- it's
cute,
between
cute as a button.
Oh, you are too. It's
Oh my gosh.
it's between Buttons and Neon. We were on the airplane and we were sitting in like different rows, and my Instagram is like Neon Babushka, and so like all of a sudden I just hear her go, "Hey Neon!" and everyone looked around on the flight like, who is yelling at this like random person? It was great. It was beautiful.
That's so cool. I like Neon. Who was it? You yelling Neon? Yeah. So now you've given her two nicknames. Yeah.
Annie's great with the nicknames.
Yeah. Oh, I hope. Well, I've given myself one, Spark. Is that cool? Yeah.
Spark is very
Spark
cool.
the genius.
Spark is very, very cool, like lightning.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
And look, the spark is like an S kind of thing. It kind of fits in. Like if you
Like
type in a
if you did graph, that
Yeah.
would be your tag, yeah.
yeah, like well, if I did graph.
Like graffiti?
Oh, sorry, I'm not as cool. I don't know the terms.
I don't think I'm
Yeah.
cool for
Graphic design.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, graphic
Spray
design. That's what I
graffiti.
meant.
I do-
meant
I do the
graphic design,
graph.
not
Yeah, well,
graffiti.
I just like it because if you type the emoji, like if you type the word spark, the emoji that comes up is that, and it looks like an S. I'm like, oh man. So now, anyways, but I couldn't get spark.com, so I had to add something to it. So that's why it's Spark the Genius kind of thing. But I don't know. I wish I was called Neon because then I could wear neon clothes and be like that my brand, you know. But you're gonna have to start wearing neon.
That's kind of my brand, so it's okay. I'll do it for the both of us.
What if you were okay? I'm just throwing this out. What if your name was Neon Buttons and then you wear like little neon buttons?
We'll talk.
Okay.
Look, that's like a hat on a hat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. It's too much because then what is your name? Neon or Buttons? It's just.
I mean, Buttons just made us all really, really happy
Laugh
today.
in the
It just
moment.
makes you
That's-
smile.
That's what we want. That's
It's
what we
in
want
terms
here.
of endearment. We
At
love
Who's
each
Annie?
other.
That's what we want.
We just want to make people happy.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
And you've already made me happy. And so, who are you guys? This is.
Who's
I'm not
Annie?
really sure.
Yeah. So there's you're a director, creator of a pilot about Annie.
Well, the whole series. Yes,
Right.
we've created a whole series. The pilot is premiering tonight. We have many more on deck. Yes, and Sophia plays.
Shut the door.
Oh, here hold this.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
shut the door.
Oh, okay. We're shutting the door now. Okay.
There we go. See, Buttons is on it.
Thank you.
So we
There
don't
she
like
is.
wind up looking at this later going, the door was open the whole time. But then there's and one door closes, another door opens. It's fine. It's fine. This is the chaos of Slamdance kind of thing. That's what's going on here. And then what I like about the mic is that it's, you can actually, it's not picking up everything. It's I just bought this specifically for this event kind of
Yes,
thing.
it's a cardioid microphone.
Oh.
Oh, that's cool.
I don't know what that means. I do voice acting. They're always like, the difference between a cardioid and something else. Oh, I guess a cardioid, is that the one that's directional, not just like everything?
Shotgun is directional. Cardioid is for vocals.
And that's why she's the director.
There you go. There you go.
Exactly. So, and you're an actor?
Yeah, so I'm the other Sophia, but I play Kim in the series Who's Annie, where I play like a meta version of Sophia. So I'm basically Sophia playing Kim playing Sophia.
Yes.
We love it.
I still call her Kim.
All right, let me think here. So,
wait.
all
Can I
right.
break it down.
Yeah,
for you?
yeah.
Exactly. Okay. So the show is about Annie, right?
Right.
First and foremost,
Like real
Annie's
Annie or like a
this
fictional
real,
kind of Annie?
real
Okay,
Okay,
Annie.
it's a reality show about Annie.
Well, it's not a reality show, no.
But
it's
like-
a scripted series, but it's about Annie.
Like Curb Your
So-
Enthusiasm would be about Larry David, but it's like a fictional kind of, it's not really him, but it's sort of him.
Exactly.
Right, okay.
Yes. So there's exaggerated versions of Annie, but it's also like Annie's acting career, Annie's life. But then while we were filming that, we were thinking that the filming of it is part of Annie's present day, right? Like
Yeah.
that's part of her life is
Right.
the show.
Yeah.
So then we started being like, okay, we need to cast somebody to play me because I am not an actor, right? But now I am, I guess. But anyway, so so we cast Sofia Dobrushin, who coincidentally has the same name. It's not that I'm obsessed with myself,
Right,
I
right.
promise. But so anyway, while I was directing Sophia to play Kim, who was playing Sophia, directing Annie, then it became a whole kind of other thing where I'm directing Kim directing Annie.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
No,
Am
I got it. I got
okay,
it.
Okay, I know. Yeah, that's my mouthful.
Watch the pilot.
Yeah, watch the pilot.
Yeah, watch it and you'll get it. So,
Yeah.
okay, so you're never appearing in it.
Yes.
Oh,
you
no.
do?
Oh, yes.
No, I show up and I criticize everything that Kim, the character that Sophia is playing, everything that she does when she tries to be me, because, no one can be me as good as me, right? So,
Okay, so now my brain's hurting. Okay, so
Right.
yeah, so somehow you're there even though we're filming, like she's you, and you come in and you're criticizing her the way she's playing you in this
We're
show.
filming the filming.
Yeah, yeah. Okay,
a show
okay.
about a show. Think
Yeah.
about Charlie Kaufman, right?
Yeah, yeah. Okay, there's many layers to this. Okay, and so you've shot like a few episodes, and is it like, where's this going online? Like, what is this?
Oh no, this is going to go on some sort of amazing streaming platform or network. We don't know which one.
Such as Amazon or Apple or HBO. We don't know. Netflix. Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh,
that's
sure.
right.
There's
Why can't I
many
think of Netflix?
examples.
Yes.
Oh,
Many
absolutely.
examples. We don't know
Showtime.
yet. It is
Right.
not a
Showtime.
web
Paramount
series.
Plus.
HBO.
Yeah, yell them all out.
Yeah.
Like try. I think that.
And we can have
Disney Plus.
Peacock.
Peacock, yes.
Shout out to NBC, ABC, CBS. I love you.
All the
Come on.
letters.
Show us-
A24. A24. A24.
A24.
Campfire. There's so many places. Anyway.
Neon.
Oh, Neon. Right.
Is there a thing called Neon?
Yes.
All right. Well, see, that's just synergy right there. I mean, we've got to start a streaming company called Buttons as well, so that we can get it on there. And so, are you here pitching it at Slamdance, like meeting with people? Is that what's going on?
Yes, we're meeting with people. We're going to screenings. People are coming to our screening, going to parties, happy hours, blah, blah, blah. It's been really fun.
That is so
Yeah.
crazy.
Walking the walk. Talking the talk.
Yeah, it is crazy.
And how did you come up with this idea or whatever? Or like, how do you know Annie from
Because
originally?
I met Annie at a Burger King, and she changed my life.
Okay. How long ago was that?
About 6 years ago.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so, what was the meet cute moment? Just like you spotted each other, like hello, or
Well, I was casting for something else, and I put out a Craigslist casting call, and I met Annie through that. And then we met for the first time at a Burger King just to meet,
you meet in
talk.
public. You don't know if she's gonna be a killer or something. You're like, all right, we'll meet in the
Yeah,
Burger
who
King.
knows? I
Yeah.
mean, she
She's
could have
a
been.
killer. Look
Yeah.
at her.
Killer.
Yeah.
Illa, illa.
And I mean, she's just very magnetic, very charming, very, she's big.
Yeah.
She's just got this big energy, and she told me about her life. It was very interesting. Like, she was just giving me like little snippets. She was funny. She is funny. She's hilarious. And
I can tell she's
when
not.
when I walked away, I was like, I have to make something with her. I didn't know what it was going to be. And then eventually I figured it out, and then I made changes, and then me and the co-writer kind of made it even crazier, and here we are.
I got a call a few months later. I don't know, say maybe 4 or 5 months later. I get a call, and people don't just call you up and go, "Hey, how you doing? It's me. Remember from the job, like in the summertime? It's like Thanksgiving." I'm go, "Yeah, I remember what's doing. How are you? I think I'm gonna do a TV show about you. I'd like to." And I'm like, "That sounds great." And in my mind, I'm going, maybe she's had a few wine spritzes and she's just, feeling it, dialing numbers or whatever the case may be. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because so I'm like, yeah. I still said, send me the script. Let me know where it is. I'll show up, whatever it was. And sure enough, like literally maybe 60 days later, not even call sheet, script and then call sheet, bang, we're on set.
That's a weird process.
It was very strange. It was very, and I don't know because I was brand new.
Yeah.
I only started acting like a few months before I met Sophia. Craigslist was like my agent. You know what I mean? Like that's where I was getting jobs.
Oh, all the best jobs are on Craigslist. Yeah, nothing weird there.
And you need a washing machine to wash all the craziness out, and then you're left with a few legit jobs, and that's what I did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it just. I didn't know the process. I didn't know how it worked. She said, "Come, you'll meet me here. This, that. You bring a few changes, you bring a few outfits." We did, and that's it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the bond and the bond grew. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like this little mini village, tight village, and all the pieces. We all work together. It's fabulous. It really is. I couldn't have had a better journey. I'm gonna cry. Couldn't have had a better journey if I wrote it out and to
Plan. I'm gonna go on Craigslist. Somebody's gonna say I'm gonna make a show about you, and then
someone said this is gonna be tell me what you want. I would have sold because I would have only asked for this much. I would have sold myself short because I got this much.
Diano, it would have been enough.
Dianu.
Yeah. I like to throw in the little Jewish references for my people.
Yeah, for Passover.
I went to a church dinner a couple weeks ago, and the pastor asked me to explain Passover, and he's like, "Tell me about the Seder." I'm like, "The Seder?" He's like, "Yeah, what happens there?" So I realized I don't really know what's going on. What's the lamb shank for? I don't know. But okay, so this is all happening in New York City. I feel it's got to be.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Annie and I both grew up
Absolutely.
in Queens. Annie still lives in Queens, not far from where she grew up. My parents still live exactly where I grew up. I live in
And we
Brooklyn now,
film
so I
there.
didn't go very far. We always film. Like, we film in my parents' house. We film in Annie's house. We film in my apartment. We film in all, and then we both just know people from, like, living there forever. Like, we just know a lot of locations.
Yeah. You just do it. It's okay. Wow. And then how did you meet other Sophia? Craigslist?
Actually, she had been on an episode of High Maintenance, and the director of High Maintenance, Katya, she recommended Sophia, and I was like, another Sophia? Is that gonna be weird? But she was
I
amazing.
convinced you.
That's right. And High Maintenance is what?
High Maintenance is a series that was on HBO. It started as a web series, but then it did 2 seasons or 3.
I think 2, maybe 3. I don't
Maybe
know.
3.
But
I
it was
think.
kind
I
of
think
like,
this
it was
good.
epic, you
Yeah.
You don't know High Maintenance? It was it's a series about a guy who, it's a guy who sells weed, but like it's basically like you meet all these people via his like weed delivery.
Oh, High Maintenance. I get it.
you
I
go.
get it.
Vignette series, a bunch of different stories.
Yeah.
Very cool storytelling, and I think it really made sense, this pairing, after that was like my first TV gig. And so being recommended by the director for this, and after watching Sophia's work on like Vimeo, I was like, this is literally what I've always wanted to do, like this type of work. And so it all it's awesome to be like young in my career and be falling into these roles of like work that I've like always aspired to be a part of.
Wow. Did you go to like acting school, film school?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I spent money at an acting school.
All right. Well,
Yeah, I have a BFA.
yeah.
But, and it got me to Slamdance.
Exactly.
With Sophia and
It's the first BFA that's ever paid off. Wow. This is
here first.
yeah. I mean this interview could be part of the show. Like maybe it's the interview within the show kind of thing. You don't know. You could use
everything's
anything.
You
material.
everybody's subject to being on screen. You
Yeah.
never can tell.
So yeah.
Everything.
We actually need you to sign a release later, if that's okay.
Well, I interviewed Moby here as well, and we realized we look the same. So maybe one of us can play the other one, like within the show kind of thing.
Photo
we
dub,
could
photo
cast
dub, photo
Moby.
dub, there you
Yeah,
go.
because this is like Moby's Slam Dance. You know what I mean? This is the Moby Slam Dance.
Yeah, exactly. What if we cast him as me, like he's the me version, then I come in and go, Moby, you're not playing me properly.
Right. Then we just get even more meta. Right.
It would just your brains would explode.
We'll workshop it.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
really the goal. Yeah.
That's cool. And have you had? I guess your premiere's tonight.
It's tonight,
So-
9:45. Everyone should come.
Yeah.
Stream it online.
Who's
right?
Annie? Be there or be square.
You can stream it online if you buy a virtual pass to Slamdance, and also see all the other works, but also specifically Who's Annie.
Right.
And most importantly,
$7.99 on the internet.
And this means I have to upload this immediately after this interview,
Yeah,
so that it's.
Right.
And what socials would you recommend as the cool kids, like YouTube, Instagram? Are those the big?
Instagram is the bomb.
That's the one
Instagram
that's
is the
gotta
bomb.
tag
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah, tag
We're
us
an
up on
Instagram family.
Okay, I like that. 'Cause this kind of thing wouldn't fly on TikTok. It's like I don't know. I just want to see.
You can fly on
Well, I
TikTok.
could, but
No, Sophia's the only
We're
one
probably
young
gonna-
enough to
actually-
really fly on
Well,
TikTok.
I want to make a TikTok with you too, so we're gonna make
Okay.
a TikTok.
All right, you
Oh,
can do some
good.
dances
Yeah.
or
I have a whole plan.
Yeah, I went viral on TikTok a couple months ago. Do you want to hear? I was talking about a Starbucks drink, and it got like 2.3 million views. People like me talking. Yeah, strawberry frap.
2.3 million?
Yeah, I was doing dancing, I was doing comedy, and then this one is just the one that took off. Like, I'm so excited to tell you about my strawberry frap, and everybody's like, oh my god, this is the best story I've ever heard.
That way, that happened to me too. I have a comedy song about bacterial vaginosis, and I didn't think that was gonna pop off.
I wouldn't think either.
And
Oh,
it
really?
it really did.
mean, that's
Now I have
neat.
like 11,000 followers. It's crazy.
Do you really?
The internet doesn't make
Girl,
any
stop.
sense.
No, that's the thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got 6,000 for my strawberry frap and nothing else. But bacterial vaginosis, that's the thing.
It
It's happening.
affects 50%
Strawberry
of the
frap.
population.
Yeah.
Has the vaginas? or specifically bacterial vaginosis?
It affects 100% of the population because penises are involved with vaginas as well.
I love that
That's
this
what I've
is
heard.
this is
How we're
it's
winding-
sort
This is
of-
how this quickly
Vaginas
devolved.
are involved with vaginas and penises are vagina. Yeah. Anyway, I didn't want to single out the vaginas that are involved with the vaginas.
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah.
whatever.
No.
BB is very important. That's
Yeah.
that's the takeaway, and to watch the pilot at
Right.
Pilot's the most
9:45.
important
Right,
thing.
okay.
Yeah.
Vaginas, penises, you can save that till later. Watch Who's Annie, because I'm going to tell you, you're going to love it. You're going to absolutely love it. And it's shameless of me to say it, but I got to be honest with you.
A little biased.
I loved
Yeah.
it myself. I really did.
Yeah.
I mean, I've watched it, and I haven't seen the final version because I wanted to.
We're saying
Surprised at the premiere.
But what I've seen
Yeah.
thus far, I've seen it a couple of times.
Yeah.
Okay, a bunch of times. A lot.
Yeah.
I've watched.
Every morning, like, oh, it's me again. I'm gonna watch me.
Can I tell you? And you can't. It's so good. Sophia, they're so good, and all the
Annie
other
and Annie.
all the other characters. It is, as I said, the hard work. You just can't plan something like this. It just evolves and happens. It's really good.
Just like bacterial
I'm
vaginosis.
so proud. The pride that I have inside of me,
Yeah.
and I'm sure I'm showing it on the outside,
Yeah.
is overwhelming.
Excellent.
Overwhelming for this.
All right.
Yes,
well,
yes,
there you
yes.
go. So I think you've gotten a taste of what this show is like. Check it out and advocate for me to be in it. And if you work at a streaming series or what are they called? Streaming platforms. Yeah.
Stop
Get
already.
get one of these. All right. We should have stopped this interview about 6 minutes ago. All right. Bye.
Thank you.